Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if this is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, I must welcome you to the winning team. To the winning team, right? So smash that subscription button to subscribe to join our community, right? To be able to get more notification whenever we post any helpful content like this. So you to be able to notify that Zion Logistics has already posted another helpful content. And if you are a return subscriber, you've already subscribed, you just come over to watch this video, you deserve an accolade. Thank you so much. I really appreciate for coming back to watch my video. So please do well to smash that subscription button, like the video and also share it, then also comment. Thank you, appreciate me. It's not easy for me to be doing all this research always for you guys. Please always appreciate my work, I beg you, right? So that having been said, before we dive into the tutorial, I quickly want to do some brief introductions on our platform, right? You can just click on that drop down arrow. I've already created a Facebook group where we can also, if you are doing pre-orders, you have your items to showcase, like you want to sell your item or you want to buy RMB, you want to ask questions, any questions relating to what we are doing, both exportation, e-commerce, how you can make money online, you can post in there, learn with different people, right? I've compiled the group link. Is a Facebook group. So I've already compiled the group. So just click on that drop down arrow to join the Facebook group, right? And you can also join my WhatsApp group. That is a closed WhatsApp group where you want to receive daily updates on anything that have to do with importation and exportation video. You all know that this is what our channel is based on, right? We talk mainly about exporting and importing and e-commerce, how you can make money, right? So go and join the winning team by joining the Facebook group, right? That having been said, let's dive into the tutorial. Now, I have a lot of people, like when I said a lot, coming to my DM to ask me this question. That is why I'm requesting, that's why I'm doing this video presently, right? They will tell me that, Zion, please, how can I search for item that I've already paid for over months ago? It's not going to be sure. We all know that if you really know what you are doing, that once you buy an item going to maybe 3 months, 3 weeks, it will disappear from this all those areas. You will not see anything in these areas anymore. It will disappear. And for some reasons, we might also need maybe the tracking number. Maybe the supplier has failed to deliver it. We now lost the tracking number. We lost the what's it called, the receipt, including the tracking number, and we still want to search for that item. Like, we want to screenshot that item and send it to our supplier as a proof that this item is not delivered. The tracking number is also wrong. Yes, there is way to it. I found a better way to it. That is the more reason you need to give me an accolade. I make research on a daily basis just for us to learn. We are not paying a dime, right? Just for us to learn. Please just help me by subscribing and like the video. Please, I'm begging you. It's not easy to take my in some cases you guys will be sleeping, I'll be making research. Please guys, I beg you, right? That having been said, now if you falls under the category of this set of people, maybe you want to show your customer that this item, I paid for this item, for crying out loud. Maybe your customer is now requesting for the tracking number or the receipt or the payment page. That is what I'm going to be sharing with you shortly. Now, for you to do that, just come to this place here where we have this guy. You can click on any of this. Is either this or this or this or this. You can click on any of them, but I'm going to be clicking on this guy on transit. Just for as for this tutorial, I'm going to be clicking on this guy on transit here. You click on it, right? So once you click on it, it will take you to the order page, like the order page of what you bought, right? Now, this having been said, you will now come to the first page here. This first page, that is where you will go to. Once you click on it, it will show all the items that you've bought, right? it will show it that maybe you still have some on transit or you just paid for some. It will show it. Now, how do you now do the filter? We want to search for a paid order for maybe years back. You can now get it maybe years back or months back. How do you go about it? This is what you will simply do. Just come to where we have this filter here. This is where you will filter your search, what you want to search for, the order you want to search for. And we are going to be making use of date and not the name. So click on this guy here. Once you click on this guy, this page will show. Now, before I do anything on this page, right, I'm going to screenshot. So I will explain everything before we now come back to the practical session of it. Is that okay? Now, let's do our screenshot here. You firstly screenshot the first page here. Then you scroll down. We still have more options. You scroll down, then you still come back to do the same screenshot. Now, let's head over to my Google Translator. This is my Google Translator here. So let me click on my camera like I always do always, right? So we are going to be translating what we just did now. So I'm going to click on here. Now this is the page. This is the filter page. Now this is where the first thing you want to start from is the start date. You need to know the time that you make that order. That is the first one. So let's assume you want to search an item or a product you bought around January this year. So you click on this start date and select January. You now pick the date, maybe January 5 or January 4. You pick the date. That's the first thing. Now to here, you now scroll back to this side here. You come to this side, which is the end date. So you just click on this end date. Maybe you want to search from January 5 to January 30 or January 31. You write it there. We are also going to be doing the practical session of it. I'm just showing you this. Now, you now still filter more by scrolling down. This is the order status here. So if the payment is on pending payment, you just select this pending payment here. And if it is also awaiting for shipping, you also select awaiting for shipping. And if it is an order that you've already received, you click on receive, right? But if it is on to be delivered, then you will select to be delivered here. That is for that one. But I will always advise you, if you want to see the result of what you want to filter, just let it to be all. It's going to be showing all here. So maybe it's pending payment, is awaiting receipt, is received or to be received. All the others will show. So just leave it at all. Now let's scroll down to the payment method. You can also filter it by payment method, but I think we the foreigner don't have access to all these ones here. This one that says payment on stage, we don't have the access for it. Maybe I'll still also record video on this payment method too. And this pay now and pay later, pick up now and pay later, if you are a Chinese citizen, you have access to this. You can buy things on 1688, then you pay it later, or you pay it instrumentally. Then this one too. So we don't have access to this. We just select Alipay because it's Alipay that we normally use to make the payment, right? So that's the first thing here. Then the second screenshot here is what? Is the one I scroll down here, which is this one, the order type. Just select, leave it at all. So that having been said, now let's go and practicalize what I just showed you now. So this is my 1688. So I told you we are going to be clicking on this stage here to filter the age, right? To filter the date. Now we have what do we have here? Let me try to bring it out again. We have, you can see it that we have what's it called? We have this date here as the present date. We are in I think we are in June now, right? Or May, June. So 2024. So you want to just select. Now me, I'm going to be filter. I want to search an order for March, right? So you just come here. You click on this guy here to take it back to March, right? So I'm going to go back to March now. This is on the 5th, on the 4th month, and this is March, right? So you now select the date that you do that order. You select the date here. If it is on the 1st, on the 12th, on the 22, you select it. So I'm going to be selecting on the 1st because I want to know all the transactions that I bought on them for the month of March. So I'm going to select March, then click on this guy to save the date. So I'll click on it. Then the next one here is what? The end date, right? The first one here is the day, the start date, which is March on the 1st. So we select the end date. I'm still going to be doing the same thing. I'll go for March again. Then I'll select 31st. So I'm going to do that. That's the first thing. Guys, I've tried at this stage. Please subscribe to our channel, like the video. Then I also have the complete course on idle fish. If you want to start buying used item on idle fish, you can now DM me for the complete course. If you don't know what idle fish is a platform where you can buy used item, maybe used blender, used iPhone, you can buy anything used at all. Is a used platform. It's not as if you can't see new thing. You can see new things on those platforms too. I have the complete course now. You can do well to reach out to me. Then if you want to become a procurement agent, right, I am also available. I have the complete course on how you can become a procurement agent, where you can also start buying item for your customers, for people, and you are going to be making things 3 to 10s for profits on this procurement. I'm going to be telling you different ways you can use to make money as a procurement agent. So if you are interested, and I'm also available for trainings both on 1688, on Idlefish, on Taobao, on Pindodo, or any Chinese platform at all. So we also do sourcing, right? We also do sourcing. If you're interested in sourcing, if you want us to help you fix a problem you are having, reach out to us on Instagram at Zion of Logistics, on Facebook at Zion of Logistics. I'm always 24/7 available on WhatsApp. That having been said, I'm very sorry. I digress. Please don't be annoyed. Now we've saved the videos, like we've saved the dates here, we've selected the dates, the 2 dates here. So I told you that you should always leave this guy to this side, leave this guy here. So you now scroll down. Once you scroll down here, just select this guy here. So this guy simply means you want to search. Like once you click on it, it will filter all the items out for you. So let me click on this guy now, and you will see that it will filter everything that I bought. You can see it here. These are the items that I bought for this date. So you can easily click on it, that okay, this is what I'm looking for. If I'm to click on it now, you will get the details. Now, how do you get your, what's it called, the tracking number that you are looking for? It does not stop here. You want to click on this guy here. You can do what to translate this page, is fine, but I've already know all the necessary pages that I was supposed to click, so that is why I'm not going to be translating. Just click on this middle for you to get the tracking number and any other things you want to get. So if I'm to click here now, this chair is what I'm using to in my office right now. This is the chair I'm using, so I just bought this chair for my office purpose. And you don't even ask me why I'm not showing my face on my videos anymore. Guys, you are not romantic. Don't you like the way I smile once I want to do the video? Like I'll smile, I laugh, and the likes. You don't like it, right? That means you guys does not miss me at all. It's cool. We moved. So now we click on this guy here to check the tracking number and the details of what we needed. So I'm going to click on it now. So once I click on it, it will take me to the other page. You can see it here. It shows all the details of this thing. Now this is the tracking number we needed. This is the tracking number, and it's clearly showing here that this item is delivered. So if you have any queries at all or anything, you can easily screenshot this page and send it to your supplier or to your customer or to anybody at all. Now if you are to click on this drop down arrow, this is the movement of this order. You can see it here, right? You can see it here. This is the date. You can see the date here for you to know that this thing is real. This is the date, right? This is the date. This is the movement of the date. You can see it here. This is on the March 30, March 30. So it's very simple and straightforward, right? I hope you've gained 1 or 2 things in watching this very tutorial. Now I'm going to be leaving you with this tutorial on how you can know a real tracking number. We now have fake tracking numbers and general ways that people are now using to this Chinese supplier are now using to scam people on 168. So I'm going to be leaving a video for you on how to check if your tracking number is real one, and you also know the movement of that item, right? When they are going to be delivering it, you'll see all the details there. So I'm going to be leaving you with that video. It's going to be showing somewhere on the screen right now on how to use your tracking number. There is a website we use to track it, right? So thank you guys for watching the video to the very end. I will definitely see you in my next tutorial.